everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network here live with you with Mr. Dave from EPA Sports. He is going to bring us some NCAA college basketball action. Hopefully you guys are ready for the tourney. I'm kind of not, I don't know. I filled out, I guess, 3 brackets, people twisting my arms. I mean, I always have the people that like to pick, say, by the color of uniform or alphabetical order beat me. So I don't put too much weight into this tourney here anymore. But if you guys are having any trouble finding, your way to navigate this tournament, I know where you need to go. It's ogkeppers.com. Here they are. You can see Dave is up there. Had a huge day yesterday, 10-2. He is ready to bring you NCAA college basketball. You can pick up his pick packages. When you do, make sure you use the promo code OG20 there at checkout as well. All of these are graded by a third party. And of course, all of our pick packages are profit guaranteed, meaning if our cappers don't turn a profit, then you get credits back to your account. But let's get the show started. Are you ready, Dave?
Dude, I am totally ready. What do you mean this tournament doesn't count or something like that? Your attitude sucks this morning. You know something? And I find it ironic that you're throwing shit on the tournament wearing a Nebraska hat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, who's beating A&M? Who's beating A&M to go play? What is it? Houston.
Yeah. I think it's Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. And Houston on the road, 211th in offensive scoring efficiency. That shit ain't flying in my bracket, baby.
Right, but then I got Nebraska losing to JMU. So we'll see. Like, it's going to be crazy.
You're such a honk. Nebraska to the Sweet 16. They haven't ever won a
they're 0-9,
game. And you got them
0-9.
winning 2, baby.
It's
oh,
my
God. You know something? It's fun. I didn't get any invitations. I don't get invited anymore. I don't get to play in anybody's bracket. So you know,
well, I mean,
whatever. Yeah, that was a smoking day yesterday on your site in the pick selections, and that 10-2 included a bad beat.
Right.
Holy crap! The model had Cincinnati and San Francisco absolutely pegged, and San Francisco comes back from 6 down in the final minute to throw it into overtime. And what's the rule in my world when it goes into overtime? You know what it is. It means Dave's on the under. Fuck me.
Right.
God. I
it's the worst because the model had it just right. The model had it. All they had to do is not be that good.
Right. And for those tailing the pick too, that had now some people might go, well, Dave, you had over Montana State Grambling and it went to overtime. It covered before overtime. That doesn't count.
Right.
So the Ken Palm top 5.
We get to start with your team.
How do you decide what are the top games today, right? You just go spread.
I think it's kind of via spread, I would imagine. Because I'm sure that you're not going to take the Creighton versus Akron at -14 is going to be the best game out there.
No, it's not. And Akron's playing good basketball, so you couldn't catch me laying double digits against that. But at the same time, are you betting Akron Creighton? No.
And,
I'm a totals guy in the first 2 rounds in my modeling, and then I'll switch over to the sides when the lines get closer. I'm surprised Michigan's not on the board. It's a 1.5 point spread, and that tips off here pretty soon. I got Michigan State getting beat well in all facets of the game by Mississippi State. But what's number 5? Dude, is number 5 on the board Ducks and Cox?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's your team, Dave. Your team.
I know. I got to bet on this game with the Gamecocks fan.
Right.
It's just a hat bet.
That's what I'm saying. Are you going to win another Iowa State hat?
Oh, dude, my Jimmy Lake hat. Jimmy Lake hat. And for those, I love telling that story because I'm a Duck, which means I hate Washington. And Jimmy Lake was the head coach at Washington. Washington started the season preseason top 25. and they went out, and I think game 2 they lost to Montana. Now, rule of thumb: if you are an FBS team and you lose to an FCS team in September, I think making a bowl, getting to 500, they're like 4-27. Okay, so the odds are massively against you. And I put out a tweet. I was like, hey, Washington ain't going bowling, and they're preseason top 25. So some dude at Iowa State's like, you want to bet? And I'm like, yeah, cool Iowa State hat for cool Duck hat.
Right.
Guess what? My cool Iowa State Jimmy Lake hat sitting right over there on the hat rack, baby.
Right. That is awesome.
Right here. Here we go. Look.
Yeah, there it is.
Thanks, Mom handed it to me. Look at that. That's my Jimmy Lake Iowa State hat. You keep being shitty, Jimmy. Nice hire, right. Tampa. Nice hire, Buccaneers. That guy couldn't call up good defense either. So, Ducks, South Carolina. This is a great total. I like this total. All right. For 2 reasons. Here's my personal consensus on these games. So the total, I believe, is 133.
Correct.
Okay, it's 133. My model is at 145.78. So boom, we're on the over side. Here's why I like the over. We have an offensive advantage over both defenses. South Carolina, 87th offensive scoring efficiency, Ducks 215 defense. South Carolina 211 scoring efficiency, Ducks 94 offense. Both offenses way ahead of both defenses. I got a model that's over. I got a line at 133 that I like. That's probably, it's funny you brought it up as a Ken Palm top 5. That's probably my favorite total lean of the day. I know it's already on OG Cappers, which, by the way, I didn't go with the 24-hour pick package on your site for everybody. I went with a 4-day one. So right. $49, all 4 days, every NBA total, and every lean I find in the EPA in men's like a bargain, Dave. Basketball. Yes. My goal is to be the best due diligence value, not just on your site, but out there. You know, I'm not about single picks. That's just not me. I like big volume, and I like getting people information. So Oregon, South Carolina. Now, as far as the lean on that, I got Oregon by 0.32.
Oh wow!
This is classic 8-9. I'm telling you, it's going to be. I think it's going to be offense. I think it's going to be tight. I say take. Look, if there's 1.5, 2.5 points out there, I don't even care who gets the points. I'm taking them. I do have Oregon by a smidge, and obviously, as a Duck homer, I will like Oregon to win that ball game. But again, my favorite bet is 133 on that one.
Cool. Next up is NC State versus Texas Tech. Tech here is the favorite, minus 4.5.
What's weird, okay? Did they not learn from the ACC title, the conference game? NC State just won the conference title. Now here, this is a great example, okay? Remember how I mentioned the Michigan State, Mississippi State outcome where it really leans towards the Mississippi State, even though they're the underdog? It's because the road numbers. Everybody is looking at season to date numbers. They have the home numbers in there. These teams, there are so many teams that just suck on the road. Look at Houston, right? Houston's a great example. Number 1 defense at home, top 100 offense. On the road, number 16 defense, still awesome, but 211th on the road in offense. That's not going to win the whole thing, in my opinion. Right. So NC State going into the ACC tournament, people were really surprised with it, but guess who is the number 3 best road team on paper in that tournament? NC State. It was just like New Mexico. People were like, where's New Mexico coming from? That was my pick all the way through. They won and covered that whole damn thing because they're top 50 in everything. So no difference, not much of a difference here. Now, here is a really good offensive game. I'm at 150.23. I think the line is like 153.
145. A lot of movement there. I mean, I didn't see what it was yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, that's a huge move. Oh, we got to bet that now. See, I was off of it because I was at 153.23. Look at these performance numbers on the road. NC State 47th road scoring efficiency on offense. Texas Tech 30th road scoring efficiency offense. Defense, NC State 129, Texas Tech 191. Huge advantage on the offense, but I thought it was like 153. I wasn't getting consensus there. But if it's at 145, over 145, I think this is going to be a big offensive game over one. I don't like, you know how I don't like being between 140 and 150, right? But I want to be a little bit aggressive and have some fun today. So NC State, Texas Tech over, and I got NC State winning this thing straight up. I got them winning this straight up. So I'll take NC State plus 4.5.
4.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That game better not start while we're recording this before I get those picks in, or I'm going to be pissed.
Well, that game should be like a 4:00. So
Cool.
that'd be like 2 your time.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember for sure, but it's 8:40 p.m. my time, so 6:40 you. You got plenty of time.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna go to Omaha region, right?
Right.
Drake. I mean, they're pretty much playing a home game here tonight.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Home cooking.
Des Moines only 2 hours away, so it's kind of folks are gonna travel.
It's hard to drive across Iowa in the evening though when everybody's drunk. So
well, that's why they're here early.
By 3 o'clock on a Thursday, Friday, everybody's already shitballed.
Well, you know that this one doesn't play until like 11 Omaha Standard Time, so everyone's going to be rip roaring. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's going to be it's going to be toasty. How do you project these games? These are really hard in the EPA, folks. They're really hard. And in all seriousness, when you have a talent differential, Drake and Washington State, I just and an EPA, it's really tough to model these things out. So Drake on paper, the better team. The Washington State is bringing the weakest unit to the floor, 232nd in road scoring efficiency offense. Drake 18th in road scoring efficiency offense. Drake's offense is badass, but it's badass against their conference, not a Power 6 conference. Right. So, now Drake's defense on the flip side is 167. Right? But Drake does have the best unit on the floor. So you got 18 on offense versus 77 on defense. You got 187 on defense, Drake, 232 on offense, Washington State. Now I got this game. I have it 73.48 to 71.76. So
about what Vegas has, yeah.
Equal talent. I have Drake by 1.70. But I don't like betting on
that.
A little tiny Drake team, right? I just if whoever's watching, if you're on Drake, the numbers back it up. They're the better team on offense. Washington State has a really weak road offense. And like you said, Drake, this is kind of more of a home game. Now, I don't really believe in it being a home game. It's not about, I don't think it's about the crowds in so much as familiarity with the gym and sight lines and it's just different. I think it's psychological aspect of shooting more than anything. So unless Drake is actually playing in their own gym, are they playing in their own gym?
No. I mean, it's CHI. It's big, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't think so. But
it's Creighton's home.
You never know. They just played 4 playing games at Dayton. So what the hell?
It's Creighton's home court. So.
Okay. So I'm at 146.2 on the total. So the model leans Drake to win. I call this more of a coin flip game. And I call it more of a coin flip game. And in your bracket, you can go either way. I'm at 146 on the total, so that's right in the middle as well. What's the total line on the board right now, Mindy?
138. So you're a little bit over that.
Yeah, and we got really good offense in Drake, 18, but we're leaning over, but we're hoping a 232 offense against a 167 defense comes through. That's not consensus for me. So on this one, polite pass. It's got the over. It's got Drake to win and win. Hell, I don't even know you'd call that a cover. It's going to be a tight game. I think in the brackets I did, I kept flip-flopping Washington State and Drake. It's like,
Yeah,
cool,
right.
you won a game and you'll probably lose the next one. So,
Right.
but from a betting standpoint, I don't have anything good here.
All right. And then Nevada, and we were talking about Dayton.
Yeah.
Nevada, you're -1.5.
Oh, ha. Model 71.22 to 71.717.
Can you get closer?
0.05. 0.05. So I'm hoping this game goes into overtime. I don't even care what the score is. It is numbers wise, it's phenomenal. Nevada has the best and worst unit on the floor. Nevada's road scoring efficiency defense 193, road scoring efficiency offense number 7. 7, that is sexy, man. Top 10 in anything with 362 teams. Whoo! But look at Dayton's balance: 28 road scoring efficiency offense, 15 road scoring efficiency defense.
That's crazy.
So the model has Nevada by 0.05.
That's amazing.
Knock yourself out, folks. Like if you know what's going to happen, you're awesome. You're awesome. Because nothing lines up here. Nevada has the best and worst units on the floor. Dayton has the best balance on the floor. The model has it dead bloody even. It's got Dayton winning by 1 from the free throw line. It's got Dayton shooting the 3 better. It's got Nevada shooting the 2 better. I'm at a 142.5 total. What's the total on the game? Don't tell me it's 142.5.
Nope, it would be 136.5. So you're a little bit over.
So a little bit over on that. And I can see the lean over because you got Nevada at 7 going up against 15. And then you have Dayton at 28 going up against 193 for Nevada's defense. So of all the bets out there, I like the over 136.5. As for a side or who's going to win this game, again, absolute coin flip. This is why it has the potential of being an awesome game.
Yes, for sure. And then we got our play-in team, Colorado State versus Texas. Dave, Texas -2.5.
What's the total on that one, Mindy?
142.5.
I'm at 147.79. Yeah. And Texas is walking in with the 340th best scoring efficiency defense. Yeah. 340.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Going up against Colorado State at 73. Now, Texas's offense is 45th. Colorado State's defense is 110. So here we go. We got consensus match. Both offenses better than both defenses, vastly in the terms of Colorado State against the Texas defense. And we have a model. We're catching 5.5 points over the line. I love that over right there. And I got Colorado State not just beating Texas, beating their ass.
Yeah.
Beating their ass, I know it sounds funny. I got them by 3.16, but in my model, more than 3 points is a lot. It is a lot. So I got Colorado State 75, Texas 72. This is my favorite upset alert of the day.
All right. I love it.
I don't think Colorado State should have been in that play-in. I thought that was a lot of bullshit right there. In fact, I think the Mountain West is pretty badass. New Mexico, San Diego State. I know Boise lost yesterday in a tough one to Colorado. That was a tough matchup too. I'm already sick of this play-in bullshit. Why does Colorado State, Boise? Why do they have to play in? Right? I mean, I get Grambling, Montana State.
Sure.
But
like
why did
seed? But why a 10? Right.
Right. I think it's just maybe the dumbest thing I could think of. Right. I mean, whatever drugs they were on, I want to try them when they decided to put this stuff in. But anyway, so I like the over. I like Colorado winning this game. You know me, I'm a little bit risk averse when I'm talking about betting. So give me some Colorado State money line, baby. But I like
you want the points. You want the points.
Yeah.
They're the underdogs. They're the underdogs.
Colorado State's the underdogs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
keep
want the
forgetting
points.
that.
Yeah, you want the
Oh,
points.
yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Gobble all those up, man. Cookie Monster. Give me all the points.
Yeah,
And
take them like +3. Yeah, there you go.
oh, this is your Mindy parlay of the day, right? Over 142, Colorado State +2.5, baby. Woo!
Yeah, that's some drunk night betting right there. There you go.
Exactly. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
That's right. So you got NBA play for us today? You said there was some wonky stuff going on out there.
Right. Right. I did the modeling last night. I'm like, fudge. This is weird. I mean, who broke their leg? Did the plane crash? Because I look up and the line is 213. And I look at my 4-game model and it's at 232.7. 213 and 232.7. Something's wrong. It must be the home and away. Yeah, the home and away is totally different. It's at 238.1.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, we're talking 25 points of variance. I don't know when I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I'm telling everybody, stay off that game. There is something batshit crazy about that line. And then I asked you, what do you have? You're like, I got 232. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
What are you missing? So so Houston, and who are they playing tonight?
The Bulls.
The Bulls. Okay. It's either the biggest freaking trap game ever, or this is the biggest offline I have seen since I started doing NBA modeling last year.
Yeah, maybe someone just typed it in wrong, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, 233 would be 223.
Yeah.
I would be going, damn, I am way over. To me, I thought it should have been 233. So we'll see if you know it's going to be the game now that we're talking about it. You know, we just jinxed it. It's going to be like 98-94. It's going to be a piece of shit.
No, it's
right?
not. It's going over. It's
We're
going
going
over.
to get the fever and the dream playing a single digit third quarter.
Right. Well, you guys, hey, if you want all of Dave's expert picks, or I shouldn't say he doesn't like to be called a picker, but if you'd like his plays or his due diligence,
My modeling,
his best of the best modeling, you can find those at ogcappers.com. But if you are the do-it-yourselfer like us two in this screen right now, you can go to patreon.com EPA Sports, where you get every single game modeled throughout the day. So that way you can compare your modeling to Dave's to see if you could go ahead and find some consensus. Kind of like how we did on that Bulls game a little bit there, right, Dave?
Pew, pew, pew. Winner, chicken dinner.
Funny. But yeah, make sure you guys, if you're having any trouble, get over to ogcappers.com, pick up Dave's 4-day pick package. I don't think you can get any better value over there, and use that promo code OG20 at checkout. Well, thanks again, Dave. Enjoy your day. Enjoy all the games. I'm sure you're totally going to be watching.
Absolutely. I'll be watching the scoreboard all day. Go Ducks. Go Big Red.
All right. Go Creighton Blue Jays. I got them all. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day.